Hey, Circle! Today I thought I'd share a letter from a follower. It goes like this. I need advice, please. My son is 10 years old and has been formally diagnosed with Asperger's. She then goes on to describe symptoms and behaviors which all seem very typical of someone on the spectrum before she says, a lot of people, including friends and family, don't believe my son has autism despite the formal diagnosis. They think he's just spoiled and acting up. Am I fighting everyone just to defend my own crazy? So here's what I have to say about that. No! You're not defending any crazy! And you're not alone. I'd be willing to bet that nearly every person watching this has at least one, if not multiple people in their life that don't believe Asperger's is real. Tell her, Circle! This is so frustrating. It's one thing to not understand or to resist the acceptance of autism, but to completely disregard what you and the doctors are saying and simply believe it's fake? There are no weeds, there are no weeds, there are no weeds. Oh, it drives me nuts. So let's start by taking care of Mom. We all get the advice of be strong, hang in there, you're doing the right things, get rid of the negative people in your life. That's all great advice, but at the end of the day, you're still in the same situation you were in beforehand, and let's be honest. Most of us would be willing to cut off friends or family to protect our child, but no one really wants to do that if we can avoid it.
I'd get rid of my annoying brother.
And let's not forget, this isn't a temporary thing. Situations like this will arise throughout your life, and though your child will develop and mature as they get older, the autism's never going to go away. We need to address this in a way that will allow us to move forward in life, happy, strong, and surrounded by people who understand and who are not only supportive, but helpful for both you and your child. Take control of your life and live purposely. So I've got 4 things to help you accomplish this. The first is to set boundaries. Decide ahead of time what you will and will not accept in your life and in your child's. You know, we laugh about a lot of things that John does or says because his quirkiness makes him endearing to us and we love him. And yeah, it's better than crying sometimes. Make him the butt of a joke, though? Truly make fun of him or laugh at him because he doesn't know any better? Yeah, you might get one warning from me before I show you to the door, but I have no tolerance for that. Set your boundaries and live by them. You don't have to be mean about it, but you can be unyielding in what you will and will not allow in your life and in your child's. The second thing is to educate those around you to the best of your ability and their willingness to learn. We develop thick skin in this circle. It sucks, but we do. And whereas there are plenty of self-centered people out there who just don't care about our child's special needs, the majority of people don't mean to offend and simply don't understand. Help them understand. They don't live it, so they're never going to get it quite like you do, but share information with them. Send them articles that are not only relevant, but that are also down to earth and will make sense. If you see an article you like, share it. And even better yet, ask other people to share it. It's a free way to pay it forward. You never know who might see it and just get that aha moment. The next thing to do is to surround yourself with other people who do get it. There are plenty of great groups out there that you can become a part of or follow to help you see that you're not alone and that your daily life is more normal than you realize. Some groups, like Asperger Parents, are closed support groups where anyone who isn't in the group can't see what you post on the page, so you can feel free to say what you want without fear of friends and family judging you. Other places, like Autism with a Side of Fries, share their stories on Facebook and through blogs and offer helpful articles which are fun and informative. Bella and I are both involved in groups, and even though you know what you're going through is normal, it's still helpful and a huge relief to have those feelings validated. And here's my final piece of advice, so listen carefully. Spectrum disorders are real. Idiots and assholes are also real. Get rid of the assholes!
Hey, you said we have to use a better word.
I mean, let's be honest. Some people simply don't want to get it or they just don't care. I pride myself on having the patience of Job, but I have zero tolerance. If you can't be as accepting of my child as you would any other kiddo, or if you simply think you're better than anyone, then screw you! Get out! There, buddy. I used better words instead of the ones I was thinking. Live purposely, Circle. We all have a limited number of days on this earth, so don't focus on the negatives. Instead, choose to create the environment that you want to live in. I, for one, intend to make every day an enjoyable one. I hope this helps not only the one who inspired this video, but also any other person who feels their daily struggles are amplified by the other people in their life who aren't on the spectrum. Make sure to share this with others. See you next week, Circle. Bye.